Hey guys, it's Lei here, and today I will be talking about the state of League of Legends in Southeast Asia. Now, I am making this video as an update of the current condition of Southeast Asia server. Since I would love to end the video on a good note, let's start with the negative. So, without further ado, let's begin. If you are a veteran League player playing in any Southeast Asia server, you will probably have enjoyed a lot of events that was provided by Garena, such as sharing codes to other players to obtain free skins, daily login rewards, etc. However, right now, we never had any of those events, and it seems that Riot will not release this type of event at all in the near future. Nowadays, the event released by Riot just means more battle passes for us to purchase. Now, personally, I no longer spend RP on League of Legends anymore. Before loot boxes was released, I used to spend hundreds of dollars on League skins, so I'm not really familiar with current RP prices. But after Riot took control of League of Legends, there seems to be a lot of players that complain on the increasing cost of RP in different parts of the region. As most of you know by now, after COVID hits in 2020, League of Legends has been on a massive decline in Southeast Asia, as most internet cafes in the region closes down due to restriction. To satisfy these players' needs, most of these players flock to other games such as Mobile Legends. I don't have the actual number of players in the server, but towards the end of Rank Split 1 of 2023, it is confirmed that there has been a massive drop of players over the past 5 years, with Vietnam and Philippines being hit the hardest at 70% and 85% drop in the number of ranked populations. Meanwhile, in Singapore and Thailand servers, there is a drop of around 50%. Even though the server population is decreasing, it seems that Riot has no intention to promote this game at all. Like seriously, I don't even remember the last time Riot tries to advertise their game at all. Talking about servers, many players in the region has been begging Riot to just merge all the Southeast Asia server together, like what they did to Valorant. There are some players that reported high queue times. For example, someone reported to have a 10-minute queue for a Platinum or Gold games. And there has been rumor of a 60-minute queue time in Masters and above. Riot did mention that the reason for not merging Southeast Asia is to provide optimal latency and fewer language barrier. I can somewhat agree with the possible latency issues which can be a concern. However, saying that language barrier is an issue at all is totally untrue, as most players nowadays barely uses the chat at all ever since the introduction of pings and emotes. With the continued decline in League, I predict that server merging will eventually happen sooner or later, especially in Thailand and Singapore server. Now, moving on to the positives, well, the players has been questioning Riot since the very beginning of the year about whether server transfer will be made available. And after 9 long months, we finally received the server transfer services. Previously, players had to send a ticket to Riot for a request of server transfer, which will definitely take some time. However, now, players could instantly do a server transfer with zero fuss at all. Another notable mention is Riot has also improved on connectivity on its Philippine server. According to Riot Games, at the start of the year, latency for the Philippine server is average around 45 to 50 milliseconds. However, right now, the average latency is clocked at 15 to 25 milliseconds, and it is possible to go under 15 milliseconds, which is a huge deal. From here on, let's talk a little bit about League Esports in Southeast Asia. As most of you know by now, League Esports hasn't really been a thing in Southeast Asia, except Vietnam for a while now. To make it worse with the recent disqualification of Impunity Esports in the PCS, which is a Singaporean team, and also Rel here, who is the only Filipino in the PCS, rumored to be leaving, there is officially zero Southeast Asia players in the PCS as of right now. To be honest, even if you remove Southeast Asia teams in the PCS, nothing will change as they are not significant at all. Hence, this might just be the end of Southeast Asia involvement in the PCS. However, when one door closes, another will open, as Riot Games Philippines announced the Imperial Cup tournament. In the video of the announcement, they also mentioned that they will be hosting future local tournament in the future and try to revive League Esports in the Philippines. Riot is also planning to ensure that the Philippines has a way to succeed and at the same time give them a fair chance to attend Riot major events like Worlds or MSI. The only bad thing about the Imperial Cup is that the schedule overlaps World Championships and you are not able to find the VODs of these games on YouTube at all. However, the quality of the production is acceptable considering that it is a minor tournament. While we are still in the topic of PCS, let's talk a little bit about the situation with the Oceanic teams. After being qualified for PCS Worlds Qualifier, Chief Esports and Team Bliss is the two teams in the PCS that represent Oceanic region. Just like the 2023 Spring Playoff, they got eliminated in the first round by CFO and Frank Esports, which is the 5th and 6th team of the PCS. To be honest, I feel that Riot should host more tournaments in Southeast Asia before Worlds or MSI to find the best team in the Southeast Asia region, and have these teams fight against the Oceanic teams for a seat at Worlds or MSI. This is a lot fairer as in terms of skill level, they are equally matched. This is definitely way better as it does not really diminish Oceanic teams' chances to attend Worlds or MSI, as they will be the favorites, but also gives hope for Southeast Asian teams to attend major tournaments. So yeah, that's about it. If you liked the video, give it a like. That's all for now. I'll see you soon.